On Monday, I heard a eulogy from my friend's father at his funeral mass. And I know most of us have listened to many of these, but this one in particular made me think about today's first reading and gospel message, where both St. Paul and Jesus are preparing to leave. St. Paul is warning the presbyters to keep watch over themselves and their flock, so that they will not be led astray by savage wolves or men who pervert the truth. In the gospel, Jesus prays to God the Father that his flock will remain faithful and united and not fall prey to the evil one. He could be making the same prayer today, and he is. At this funeral mass, as I looked around at the family and friends of Mr. Riley and heard his oldest grandson speak of the grandfather's faith, I realized that this is the hope, prayer, and work of each of us as our lives progress. Each one of us who has been baptized into the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, each one of us is called to teach, encourage, and pray for our family members and friends to grow in faith in the practice of our love for God and each other. Having a family of 8 kids and 31 grand and great-grandchildren surely would have informed Mr. Riley of the many dangers of the world that St. Paul and Jesus speak of. But as his oldest grandson shared, Mr. Riley believed in leading by example. He was a daily communicant, an extraordinary minister of Holy Communion, with a special care for the homebound and those in nursing homes. And on his home front, he made a point to teach his children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren the gift of friendship with Jesus and the importance of giving thanks at Mass, and of course, also beginning again at times by going to confession. My friend, Father Ed Riley's nephew, concluded his remarks by sharing that for years, every night before he went to sleep, he rehearsed in his mind what he would say about his grandfather when this day came. And now that it had, he realized something very important. It was his turn. It was his turn to focus upon living a life of faith and dignity, living a life that could serve as an example for his younger family members and his friends. St. Paul quotes Jesus in saying, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." My brothers and sisters, today, let us take some time to reflect on what we've received so that we too can give. Give through our prayers, give through keeping watch and strengthening the faith and love for God and our family and friends. May God bless you all and your families this holy day.